What's up, guys? Welcome to Slops Locks Thunderdome edition, the greatest sports betting show in the history of sports betting shows. Everybody knows that. If you've never seen the show before, do yourself a favor. Hit the subscribe button right now. Get the notifications on, too, because you're never going to want to miss another one of these for as long as you live. While you're doing all that, I'm going to introduce today's panel, even though you already know both of them because they're here all the time. The first one, good friend of mine, guy that's killing it right now, the great Matt McCuen at Dead Prez on Twitter. What's up, man?
What's going on, boys? Feeling good? I have to have a redemption Thunderdome, guys, because I know that people aren't really talking about it, but 0-3 last time in the Thunderdome. So
the transparency is nice.
Yeah, we got that going, right? So we'll take it. We'll lock back in today, though. I wanted to be due for this episode. That was kind of the philosophy going into the last episode.
Because you're threatened by me.
Yeah, be good. If I was gonna lose, I figured just lose all of them, and then now I'm due for tonight. So ready to go.
Don't worry about going 0-3, guys, because for some reason the guest never gets shit for that at all. Like I get all of it. I can handle it. It's fine. There was, dude, like I was getting messages. They were sending me their tickets, being like 1 for 9, you suck, and I'm like, dude, I'm the only one that won a bet.
Yep.
Why are you sending this to me? Like my shit won. Like, well, one of them. But yeah, it was kind of weird. But don't worry about that, bro. It's fine. What we're here to do is hit a 9-leg parlay. So to be honest with you, if you went 2-1, wouldn't have mattered. If you went 3-0, I went 3-0, and the other guy lost 1, wouldn't have mattered. Do you see what I'm saying? So don't worry about it. Unless it's the round robin guys. There are some round robin guys out there. I'm not a big round robin guy myself. I'm all or nothing, but whatever. Not important. What is important is our next guest, the great Tommy G at Tommy G Returns 2.
I changed it because of this. It's now Tommy G wins again, so it's easier to remember. Because I just kept winning, Slop. I had to change it to Tommy G wins again.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. Now I just got it now. It took me a second. I was like,
I couldn't stop winning.
Oh, it's because he won again.
Again.
How you doing, man?
Just winning again, bro. Just winning at life.
Nice.
I'm excited. I really wished you would have called me the greater one when introducing me with Matt on the show, but
I'll write that down.
Yeah,
Nigel, write that down.
Put me above Matt at all times.
Okay. I might start introducing you first. If he goes 0-3 again, I'm introducing.
No, I like being in the 2-hole. I actually batted second in high school, Slop, so I like the 2-hole.
There you go. Oh, JV?
Yeah. 410. 410 still on my wall in high school. You hear about it on the show all the time.
Yeah, no, people were talking about it last night. Mainly you, but people were talking about
always me. Only me.
It was awesome. That's fine. Hey, someone's got to talk about it. Someone's got to lead the people, and that's what you're doing.
Speaking about talking about it, Slop, I wore this shirt for you. I just bought this.
I like it. I like it.
For you, buddy. That's it. Because you're going to hit some dingers today.
I hope so. Well, I don't have any dingers today. I just have 3 guaranteed winners. I found a new market. Maybe you guys heard of it. Team totals. I strayed away from the
what's that?
The player props. Yeah, I had no idea. There's a whole world out there other than player props. Who knew? But I found it, and I'll be honest with you, I don't think I'm ever going to lose again. What do you think of that, Matt?
Sounds right. I know you feel really good about these 3 plays. So as of right now, no losses. I love it.
That's a valid point. Well, here's how it's going to work. If you've never seen the show before, we're going to build you a 9-leg parlay, okay? If we hit this thing, we're going to be geniuses. If we don't, we're going to try it again next week. That's how we roll around here. It's going to start with Matt. Then I'm going to go. We're going to go one at a time. So then I'm going to go. Then Tommy's going to go. Then Tommy's going to go again because we do snake drafts around here. That's how we roll. Matt, stop stalling. You're up, man.
All right, let's do it. All right, so my first pick, people might hate this because this team sucks, but we're going with the Marlins. So Marlins money line plus 105 is the best price that I could find for it. One is command, of course. We know the rule here in the Thunderdome, no minus signs. So we had to look for a little plus money. The Guardians somehow, guys, are 19 games above 500.
It's insane.
I can never figure this team out.
Insane. There's been years that they've been doing this.
They just keep doing it. Like we all know they suck too, but they somehow just win. Kind of reminds me of those Rays teams earlier on. A few years ago that where it was like, wait, how do they keep winning? Kind of the feel I'm getting from the Guardians. I do think at some point they're going to start to hit a little bit of regression, but yeah, this line really doesn't make sense. Ryan Weathers on the mound, taking on Logan Allen. And the fact that we see this line so close. The Marlins have played better over the last month. I mean, remember they got off to that god-awful start. This was a playoff team a year ago. They're better than that record indicates. They'll start leveling it out a little bit while the Guardians are going to go the other way. So give me the Marlins. Again, I know people are going to look at this game, probably not love the bet, but they're going to love it when it's green. So Marlins money line plus 105.
What do you think about that, Tommy?
Matt's really good at this.
Yeah.
I'm just in awe.
I kind of like that.
The line at the end, you're going to love it when it's green.
Yep.
I mean, wow.
Nailed
Yeah,
it.
no, but when he said it, I was like, oh, God, we're 0 for 1 already.
That's
And then by the time he was done talking, I was like, damn, man, we're 1-0.
He might drop on it.
Yep.
Dropped on it.
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
Sexy,
I like
sexy
it.
too. Very sexy.
All right, so it's my turn. I'm going to go with a little team called the Baltimore Orioles. Team total over 4.5. That was plus 126 at FanDuel. I got to be honest with both of you guys. I thought this was a first inning line. I looked it up. Guess what? It's not. It's for the whole entire game, which is insane. I mean, it makes no sense. They're going to be facing a guy named Aaron Savali. I think I pronounced it right. That Rays pitcher. He's a journeyman, kind of, I guess. He's only been a couple places, but I'll call him a journeyman. Look, man, this guy's given up like 11 dingers in like 60 innings pitched. That's bad. That's really bad because he's got the Orioles. The first like 6 guys in that lineup just smash. The lefties are going to hit him well. Guess what, though? Once they hit him, that's not going to matter because the bullpen's going to come in. They're bottom 10 in XFIP last 2 weeks. That's a problem. We're on the roads. We're getting all 9 innings, too. So there's that little safety in there. Man, I'm 1-0. God damn, it feels good, dude.
That was nice. What
do you think about that?
Wow.
You kind of nailed that. I love when you go with it. You thought it was a first inning line. Always makes me feel a little more.
That's one of my favorite ones. Yeah,
I think that's your go-to. But yeah. I feel like when you say it though, the picks win more than they lose. So I'm feeling pretty good about it. And now we're 2-0. So pressure is now on Tommy to get us to 3-0, and actually 4-0 because the little snake draft goes back.
Yep, exactly. Now it kind of reminds me of the you guys seen Knocked Up years ago, that old movie with the dice thing. So it's really all I got. You know what I mean? Yeah. the whole first inning thing. So I go back to it, but
Tommy, it's so good.
It is good.
I die laughing. You just saw me do it. I die laughing every time.
Yeah, it's fun to say. You know what I mean? All right, let's go, Tommy. You're gonna go twice, so be ready.
All right, let's fuck here. So basically, we're 2-0. I'm going to bring us to 4-0. I like batting a 2-hole. We're in a 3-hole here. Best hitter on the team usually bats third, so I'll take that. What we're going to do here, I'm going to stay in that range because we want to really hit this 19 parlay, right? We don't need plus 700s and 800s. What I would tell you guys to do, alt these up, right, Slop? So if you're doing the 4.5 here, go up to 6.5 and get the plus 300 and get fucking weird with it. Let's give you the base play. Let's win 9, and then you could alt it up at your own and win $1 million. So I'm going to give you a guy who's fucking hotter than John Hyslop naked coming out of the shower right now. Fernando Tatis. It's sexy. I've seen it. Fernando Tatis is 14 of his last 24. He's batting 600 over his last 7 games. And we're going to take him tonight. His 2+ bases is, like you said, it's a first inning play. He's going to hit this immediately because it's against your boy, Slop Fat. So I think and Fat's good, but Tatis is white hot. And when he gets like this, he's playing at home. 2+ bases plus 110. And I think you could ladder this all the way up. You get 3 bases, you're in the 2s. You get 4 bases, you're in the 3s and 400s. But Tatis plus 110, 2+ bases to stay hot.
I think I saw that the wind's blowing out there too.
I mean, it's easy.
I'm pretty sure. If it's not, it should be.
It will be after he swings and that gust of his heroic swing comes
that's
through.
A valid point. Yeah, no, it is blowing out. Also, Petco is a pretty good right-hander park for dingers this season. Just saying, it's a fact. That's a fact. I didn't make it up. But,
everything you've ever said.
But I didn't make that up.
Yeah,
that's true.
All right. It is a low total. It worries me a tiny bit, but we only need a double here. We don't need.
That's all you need. One swing.
No, I think he puts one in the seats. Brandon Pfaadt has actually been good. A lot better this year. Like, he was a big barrel guy last year. Like, righties, lefties, everybody. But
Phillies couldn't get that guy in the playoffs. That was like the most frustrating thing to watch.
Yeah, I remember that. You went out there too and watched them lose.
Went out there.
Yeah, it was awesome. Snakes, baby, snakes.
Weren't they making fun of you guys? Walk me through that story real quick. That was, I think they were like, you guys were up, and then you're talking trash, typical Philly fan.
Yeah,
and then they came back and won. That's awesome.
It was so bad. I think we were up by like 3 or 4 in like the 7th inning, and we thought it was over. But yeah, I mean, there was these guys behind us. We're going back and forth all game, And then they hit the home run, and I just felt like beer all over me.
Yeah.
I never felt more defeated.
Because you can't even get mad because you know.
Yeah, no, you have to at that point. I just accepted. I was just so depressed. My team lost. My bet lost.
Listen,
Slop
says all or none, right? You were all or none.
Yeah.
You had to take the beer and just eat it.
When you're in their stadium, like, what are you gonna do? Like,
what are you gonna fight?
Yeah, if you start something,
you're gonna be those Philly guys that got jumped on Twitter tomorrow. You know what I mean?
Like, you just accept defeat. And then I had to like scooter home soaking wet. It was really sad. It was sad.
Beer drenched scooter ride is the epitome of low.
What's the you Philly guys? What's the like? How much do you have to be up to start talking shit?
Usually you're down.
They're losing by 7 and they're talking.
It's more how much down.
Yeah. Aren't we on the text thread with Matt last year when this was going on?
Yeah, as long as you're within single digits.
Yeah, if the ninth inning's not done, they're talking shit.
You can talk shit.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah.
Tommy, stuff stolen, buddy. You're up again. Let's
All
go.
Right.
Stay hot.
Let's go back to it. So we're 3-0 right now. Let's bring it to 4-0. I went with the hottest hitter in baseball, Slop. I like being fire and ice a little bit. Just rewatched Game of Thrones, so I'm getting that. I'm kind of in that White Walker phase right now. I'm going to give you some ice. So I just gave you some fire. I'm going to give you some ice. Does anyone know how many games in a row the Chicago White Sox have lost?
Ooh,
14.
14, right? And the Boston Red Sox, although they're not winning a ton of games, they're actually hitting, right? So they had a little bit of a downslide. Everyone sucks in Seattle because, it's basically nothing but coffee and rain. Who wants to fucking go there? But I think this spot today, Criswell's been pitching all right. Red Sox -1.5. They got the road at bat, so they're going to bat in the ninth no matter what. Total's low. That's why we're getting +150 here, though. So you could take the game line -108. I'm not allowed to do that on this show. So I'm going to go with the -1.5. I like the over in this spot, and I think Boston wins this game 5. Let's see. Boston's going to win this game 6-3.
Tell me, why are the White Sox favorites, though? Like, what's the thought?
It's trappy as fuck, right?
I
mean, we do have 70.
Yeah,
the question is here, why is the total 7.5 when it's 80 degrees and a 12-mile-per-hour wind blowing directly out?
Yeah, I can't figure out. I wanted to bet the White Sox, but then I was like, no, I can't do that.
Let me just look at one thing for you here while you ask that. So if we go to the money line, the money movement right now, sorry to stall you here. The Red Sox, about 54%, 46%, shockingly, and the line hasn't moved. It's 110 to 108. So that's what's weird, Matty. I thought everyone would be on the Red Sox, but it's only
me too.
It's split, so it's not even. If it was 90% Red Sox money, I would consider it a trap and get the fuck off it. But if half the public's on the other side, then we're not really in trap.
It's not really that crazy.
Yeah. So I mean, I do like the 108 a lot better, but we got to go plus money here. Plus 146, -1.5, 6-3 victory. Book it, lock it in.
Nice. I like it. I feel like that's 4-0, so I'm going to go ahead and take us to 5-0 now. We're going to go with the Colorado Rockies team total over 3.5 +115 at Fanatics. Guys, that's 4 runs.
That's
4. Like, that's it for the entire game. The Cardinals are going to be throwing Lance Lynn out there. He's giving this up by himself. We don't even got to worry about the bullpen. I mean, the Rockies, not great hitters, but here's the thing. They got a couple lefties, Ryan McMahon and hopefully Michael Toglia. Both those guys are going deep. Both are going to have a guy on, too, when they do it. So if you're familiar with math, that's 4 runs right there, just out of those 2 swings.
Easy.
So there is that. St. Louis, great park for left-handed hitters, for dingers. Wind is blowing out in that direction, probably. We're 5-0, guys.
Probably.
Most likely is, right?
I don't know why I think everything you say is so funny.
That's right.
I had a couple of friends, by the way, listening to the Twitter space last night. Thank you guys for coming on. Bro, my one friend calls me up. He's like, whoever that slopopotamus or whatever you called him guy is fucking hysterical. I call you slopopotamus.
Slopopotamus.
Just talking. You know what I mean? We're just talking, just hanging out.
You're the best, bro.
Yeah. That's a good nickname, John. You should
I called you that twice too, which is crazy. Yeah, I couldn't believe it because I called you that last stream and then he said it. I was like, wow, okay.
I don't know if I can spell that. That's my problem with that one.
That is a lot.
I don't know. I don't know
a lot
if
of
you can
words, a
spell
lot of letters, bunch of vowels in there, and then it would just get shortened to slop anyways. You know what I mean? So it's like,
all
that work for nothing. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And a hippopotamus isn't really the animal you want to be most associated with.
Yeah, no. I mean, I'm gaining weight too, so that would probably
You don't want all that.
Should go
let's
south quick.
Yeah.
But no, I'll be honest with you, man. The Rockies, they suck. Don't get me wrong, they're not great, but dude, we're talking 4 runs. It's a Friday too, Tommy. That's what today is. Guess who has the best OPS in baseball on Fridays?
I'm gonna just take a stab in the dark at the Rockies.
Yes. So I mean, I think we got a lot of things working with us here. A lot of things. I'm fired up, Matt.
All right,
let's go, buddy. 6-0, and then you're gonna taste the 7-0 as well.
All right, let's do it. A little back to back here. I'm gonna go with an RBI prop. Okay, so we're gonna go Alex Bregman. All right, to drive in a run tonight at +125 on FanDuel. So Bregman's on fire as of late. His batting average has inflated from 206 on May 27th. He's up to 230. So do some math there, boys. That means he's pretty hot as of late. A bunch of 2-hit games mixed in there. Been driving runs in pretty consistently. Believe 4 of his last 6 games, he has at least 1 RBI. And he happens to be raking against the Angels pitcher tonight, Griffin Canning. So in his career, he is 6 for 12. That's 500. And
that's almost half.
Yeah, and 500 is going to play.
Yeah, close to half.
Yep, quick math there.
It's real close.
And look, he's got 4 RBIs against him. So it seems like whenever he comes up against him, he's found a way to drive in a run. He's also taken him deep once, and the home run ball has been working. Yordan Alvarez also kind of rakes against him, but he's like -120 for an RBI. So I'm taking both. I think they'll both drive in a run tonight for the Thunderdome. Again, we only do the plus signs here. So we're going to get with Bregman tonight to drive in a run. So now, what are we, 6-0, right?
I think so.
7, I think.
Does that worry you that his hand is broken?
No, I don't care.
No? Okay.
It's not my hand. No,
exactly. He can have one of mine.
Yeah, I mean, I hope he's better, but like it's fine.
I think he's gonna be fine. I was scared of that Astros game because I kind of want Tucker to come back. He could come back, but they're saying he might not. And then they were saying Bregman's hand's messed up. I was like, wait a minute, he was my other go-to guy for a dinger tonight because he's definitely going to hit this guy over the fence if his hand isn't broken. But they're scaring me. They're scaring me with that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well,
I mean, listen, Matt's not scared.
Yeah,
you're scared. That just makes Matt a man and you a little bit of a pussy.
Yes. No, that's fair. Well, I was taking him to hit a home run, though. Like, I was making dinger. I'm not just like, you're knocking
if he's
in a
playing,
run.
he's fine.
Yeah. But I was more saying I think that we should get a higher price since he has a broken hand. That's all.
He's saying your bet sucks, Matt. That's what he's saying. He's saying you hate your bet.
I never said that. That's what Tommy
he thinks you're 0-2.
Tommy literally just said the word, your bet sucks.
He's mad. He's mad at you because you ruined our perfect non.
Yes.
I don't think so. I think you still get it. I mean, I was wondering if you were worried. You're not,
on a bunt,
so
right?
We're good. Yeah, he can still bunt with a broken hand.
Squeeze bunt. Get him in.
Yeah, he could, right? I mean,
he can do whatever he wants. I think he can still hit it over the fence.
Yeah. That's all we need. That's an RBI, right? If he hits
you get an RBI for that.
Yep. So
all right, Matt, stop stalling. It's time, dude. 7-0.
Let's do it. Logan Webb, all right, over 18.5 outs. So if we crunch those numbers from a math standpoint, that means he has to pitch more than 6 innings. So 6 1/3, he could do it. He dominates this Rangers lineup, 177 against and 62 at bats. So he has really good numbers facing this Rangers lineup. Rangers can't hit it home lately, guys. I don't know if you've looked at their numbers. Don't know what happened to those guys. Last year they won a World Series. Yeah, they've fallen off. But Webb, we know him. He's an inning eater. Even when he gets tuned up a little bit, like last game he gave up 4 runs, he still pitched 7 innings. This is a guy who's going to go out, give max effort every time. He's gone 7 innings in his last 2 starts, 3 of his last 5 starts. The 2 starts he didn't go over this. He pitched 6 innings, so he's going to be right around that number. At +140, it's good value. Again, he's dominated this team. Texas can't really hit it home. So +1, what do we got here? +115. 115 on his outs over. So now we are 7-0, and it's time to close this out because the parlay's coming together, boys. We're looking at
I was starting to get nervous, and I realized I have another player that has no chance of losing.
There we go.
Yeah, but no, I kind of got pissed when I saw Webb pitching today because I kind of wanted to go after the Rangers starting to kind of heat up. That's a.
I know. When are they gonna?
I'll tell you.
What's up?
Weather. When you look at the teams like Arizona, the teams like Texas, those teams are used to playing in 100-degree heat. That's how it gets during June, July, and August. You're going to watch the Rangers. You're going to watch the Diamondbacks. Even though they're playing a dome, they're going to be playing all over the place. You're going to watch those hot teams warm up as it gets hot. It's their body temperature slop.
The Diamondback Stadium is also
it's open.
But they close it and it's really dark.
Right.
It's a humidor. Correct.
Yeah, I hate that place.
The thing about it, why that matters, the dome I don't even think matters the most. When you're spending 4 days in Arizona in 120-degree heat, it doesn't matter if the game's played at 72 degrees. Yeah. You're fucking shot for that whole 4 days you're there, and you're dying when they're good. So as long as the weather is 80s and shit like that, and nothing. Once this shit kicks up, it's not even in the field with the roof closed. It's just 4 days spent there. You're like, fuck, I don't want to play baseball today.
Well, Texas is a dome too.
Texas gets fucking hot as shit too.
Yeah. Now they're in a dome too. Both of those places.
They both open them at like 100 a lot of times though.
Yeah, keep them open.
I guess my point was I kind of wanted to go after the Rangers, and then I saw Webb, and I was just like, "Damn it, dude! Like that, like it's hard to hit a home run with that guy. He's getting 4.
Yeah, he's getting screwed this year too.
Making his whole life.
And Maddie, Webb's a guy I've been betting his over outs for like 4 years. I love that play. Anytime you can go, especially if you could steal him 17.5 juiced. Yeah, and you only need 6 innings.
That's the thing. Yeah,
he's an innings eater, dude.
You probably could find that somewhere.
Yeah, I love his over outs everywhere. You probably can.
Yeah.
All right, well, guys, it's my third one. It's going to be the LA Angels team total over 3.5 plus 110 at ESPN. This is ridiculous. Again, another first inning line. I was like, wow, this is kind of wild. Here's the thing, though. All the haters are going to say, Schlop, they've only done this once in June. And I get it. I have the score app, too. I know what the scores were. You know what I'm saying? For one, they're not even a right-handed team. They're all right-handers. They don't hit right-handed pitching. All right? They can't hit it. They're facing a lefty tonight, Framber Valdez. Guess who is third best in the entire major leagues against lefties OPS-wise this season?
Angels.
Yes. Good. You're good, man. You're good. So here's the thing. They just went against this guy a couple games ago, so like a couple weeks ago. They smoked them. Like 3 of them went deep. Joe Adele, Taylor Ward. I mean, just all kinds of guys just hitting home runs left and right. They only need 4 runs. Also, too, I know they're at home, so we might not get the bottom of the 9th. I think we will because I bet you they get their asses kicked because I think the Astros are going to score all over Canning. This could turn into a wild one. 4 runs? Come on, guys.
They can do that easy. Yeah, easy.
So stupid. And what I did for the people, I want everyone to know this. Specifically for the people, I picked games from each time slot. So there's a 6:45 in there. There's an 8 o'clock in there. There's a 9:40 in there.
Wow, what man!
Just for you guys.
That's how you're supposed to do it.
Going all night long.
Yep.
Lionel Richie, baby.
The best. You're the best person.
All right, Tommy.
Yes.
Tommy.
You want to shut this down?
No, this is it, man. Once you hit this,
shut it down.
We've just literally made a 9-leg parlay.
We're very rich.
About to shut it down. So here's what we're going to be looking at here. This is the worst line on the board. So this is easy. This is literally, and honestly, Slop, we say win in the first inning. Up 2 and win on DraftKings literally lets you win in the first inning. So if
that's
you guys
the best thing ever.
The best bet in history. I wish you could bet more than like $100 on it, but it's fucking incredible.
Tommy, they only let me bet $10 on it, Tommy.
Yeah, I can't even bet on DraftKings. They banned me. So but forget about it.
Yeah, you gotta know a guy.
Yeah, I have to.
The amount of bets we've lost. Just think about it in your life, how many bets you've lost with your team up by 2 is literally nothing.
The Royals do it literally every game. So and guess where we're going? We're going to the Royals. So basically right now in this spot, Seattle's not good at baseball. They're not a good team. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. I don't care that they've won a bunch of games in a row. Look at their last 3, games they played against Oakland, right? They ended up winning the series. They swept the Angels. Who gives a fuck? The Angels suck. And then the Astros. They won a game against the Astros 3-2, 4-2, and 2-1, right? This is not a team that's hitting it all. Then they lost. Then they won another game by 1. They beat the A's yesterday 3-0. They won a game 4-3, and they lost 2-1. They can't fucking score any runs, right? And they strike out a ton. And this Royals team at least has the upside to do that. Right now, we have 80% of the public on the Mariners, and this line has dropped from 138 down to 125. So we have the sharp money on our side. We have the public on the other side. We have a team that's been overachieving. I don't know how the fuck Seattle is 36-28. Do you believe that? The 36 and 28.
They're another team. I can't figure them out.
How the fuck are they 36 and 28? They can't hit, and they literally get strikeouts.
And Rodriguez isn't even hitting. Yeah,
they don't have a guy on the fucking team batting over like 240.
I think only the A's, Marlins, and White Sox. If someone could fact check me, score less runs. Like they're like that.
They don't do anything, but their pitching has been elite as fuck.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Right?
They have really good arms.
But their arms are really good. But when you're looking at guys like Miller and these guys, they're not like 2.7 guys. They're like 3.8 guys, right? So there's regression coming for Seattle. Yeah. It starts tonight.
Big barrel guy.
Yeah, too. It starts tonight because Lynch has looked pretty good. He's back. He's only had a couple starts under his belt, I believe. We're getting plus 110 on the Royals here at home. Better team. 15 and 17 on the road Seattle is during this run. So they're just killing everyone in Seattle, and they're terrible on the road. Kansas City wins this game comfortably. They go up 2 and win, and then they hold it out. But then that closes out our parlay for a 9-leg winner.
You want me to tell you something that I know for a fact?
What's that?
Vinny or MJ Melendez is going to hit a home run tonight. One of those two.
They told you?
Miller. Yeah.
I love Vinny.
Dude, yeah, Vinny's awesome.
Did you when the Sasquatch walks on the scoreboard? Did you guys ever see that? That's the best.
Bryce Miller, take a guess at what his barrel percentage is against lefties.
Higher than his 3.1 ERA.
It's 17%.
Yeah. It's crazy.
That doesn't even make sense. Like how does he not give up like 1,000 home runs?
Well, that's like Tommy's saying. He's going to start. It's going to.
It doesn't make any sense. And Melendez and Vinny both they both get barrels on sinkers.
Uh-huh.
So
and here's the beauty of this, Sloppy. You got 9-mile-per-hour wind blowing out for your dinger. You got 85 degrees for your dinger. And we keep saying the Royals keep blowing games at fucking 11 o'clock at night in the 9th inning. Rain's coming in at about 10 p.m., 9 p.m. So we might only get 7 games out of this, lock that down, not have to worry about the Royals blowing it in the 9th because they'll be up 3-2 at that point.
That's fun. That's real fun.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you think they start early? They've been doing that.
They need to do it more often in baseball.
Yeah,
I don't have any idea.
That,
yeah. I mean, it doesn't make any sense.
Well, like
the technology's there. Like we know it's going to start raining.
Like, dude, 2 days ahead of time. Like that. Wow, we're going to get thunderstorm at 10 p.m. And then maybe that moves. Maybe it moves up to 8 or 9. It's not going to move up to 2 in the afternoon, right? So just turn around, tell everyone who has the tickets. Hey, instead of 8:10, we're starting at 7:10. That's all. Let's get the 7:10 starting at 6:10. Just get the
pretty simple.
Just like the NBA should have moved the goddamn finals up 7 days, so we didn't have to wait 9 to see someone get blown out last night.
That was fun. That was real fun. I had a great time watching it.
You know what I lost though? So I had the Celtics. I had Jaylen Brown over 22.5 points. He gets fouled on a 3, right? And he literally has to make he makes the first one, which is always the hard one. We know the first one. Just clanks the next two. He missed He missed like 6 last night. Free throws.
You guys are going to accept at some point that these games are fucking rigged in the NBA. He didn't hit his prop. Kyrie didn't fucking show up. Luka had 1 assist last night when the whole world was betting his PRAs. And then Jaylen Brown misses 2 free throws to hit. But at some point, you're going to have to accept. Not rigging their player props.
6 for 11, dude, at free throws.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Not good.
I can shoot better than that.
I can't,
for real. All right, guys. So what we just did, according to Nigel, who is behind the scenes right now, making shit happen, a $10 parlay is going to pay $10K. That's crazy. I mean, that's just like a free $10K.
Yep.
I think I'm going to put 1,000 on it to get $1 million.
Yeah, some guys are probably going to do that. That would be pretty smart.
I'm put 1,000 get $1 million.
You know what I mean?
It does 1,000 get $1 million. I don't know math.
No,
it seems like it. So
it feels like it would. Maybe a little less than 1,000.
Maybe 10 million, 20 million. I don't know.
It could. It'll add up.
I think it's 18 million.
All right, guys. Well, I just had a great time. I think you did too. I know the public did because they just watched this and made like 10K. So that's awesome.
Sick.
I'm gonna go now. I think you guys should too. But here's the thing, Tommy, are you doing spaces today?
If you guys are coming, I'm doing it. 2 p.m. Tommy G wins again, not Tommy G returns too. 2 p.m.
Okay, Tommy, Matt,
Tommy you're going.
Wins again on Twitter. Always
you better
fun.
be there, Matt, or I'm canceling the whole fucking thing.
I was in there last night. I was in there.
You better be there again, or I'm canceling the whole fucking thing.
All right.
I did. You got to shut it down. I did the whole. I might have to. I'm sorry. I might have to mow the yard, but I think I can get the whole thing done by 2:30ish. So I could be in for the end.
Slap 3
There's no
minutes
day baseball on today. That sucks. What's
Wait,
up?
John, you mow the lawn? You're
Oh yeah,
Every Friday. That's his thing.
every
Yeah,
Friday,
Friday.
dude. If you mow it on Friday, you don't have to mow it on Saturday or Sunday. That's what
Better
people
move.
forget, man. They don't teach you that in school.
No, I don't mow much. I just now as a new homeowner, I'm not mowing it.
I just pay people.
Nah,
to do
mow
it.
the yard, dude. Make it yours. Own that shit, dude. Get a push mower.
Matt's fucking lawn's gonna be up to fucking here.
Yeah.
that would not
He hasn't left the house in a month and a half.
Drinking beers, mowing the yard on a Friday afternoon. Dude, it's
Come
just,
out pulling your way through his grass to look
That's
around.
terrible.
The Phillies win? No.
Yeah, right.
It's his son out here.
All right, guys. I will see you guys later. Thanks a lot.